All right, guys, welcome back. Session 5, Second Darkness. In review, last week was your first day on the job. Lara Felden talked to you all about your assignments while you were eating some pig saw bacon, and I think there was some eggs and toast and whatnot. And you guys went out on the town. It kind of gave you free reign to go and just do whatever you wanted. Lou went on a little adventure down to the wharves, seeking out these pirates that she saw earlier when she was kind of watching the sunrise and looking for action. She thought it'd be kind of fun to go and sneak aboard their ship, see what's going on with Ramen and C, I think their names were. And she ended up finding out from a woman that was nearby that Ramen and C are fishermen, and they just tell little C that they're pirates for the fun, and he likes the adventure and everything, but they really try to keep him safe, keep him away from those pirate dogs. And then I think Lar assigned you performance, was it? And you were going to go around and perform throughout town, Lou?
Yeah.
And you met up with a nasty reef claw down on the piers, fought it all by yourself. Well, Omi was there at the last round, I think. And
Doesn't count.
The kids were throwing rocks, but I think they all missed except for maybe like one. You did away with it all by yourself. Those feats and your escape with the acrobatics actually counted towards your performance check that you were supposed to do to start promoting for the Goblin. People know that you work there. They know of your acrobatic abilities, and they're wondering where you're going to be next, where they can catch a glimpse of you in action. Inverness and Omi were about town. I think Inverness was looking for a craftsman to take care of some of the fixing up of the catwalks is what he did, but
I more stumbled directly into a craftsman.
Yes, that's true.
Willing
That's
to
true.
work.
You were going to do it yourself, I think. You just went with Omi about town to go see the sights with him while he was doing his marketing and
retail therapy.
Yeah. You guys went to some shops, got some shoes ordered from Croat's Corners over there, dropping fake names and stuff. And then Rinri was about town, just doing a splendid job hiring. Got 2 successes already, just the first day. It's really all you need at the moment. You can beef up your profitability on the opening night if you continue to hire more people, so it might be a good thing. Or I think you switched. I think Lou was going to maybe take performing today, and then or was going to take hiring today, and then Rinri was going to try performing or something like that. But anyways, yeah, you guys all succeeded on your checks, either directly or indirectly, through use of a carpenter like Brian, or I think the marketing was basically from word of mouth. You guys walking around through the shops and talking about how it's opening back up Sunday, and then you also went to the Cypher Lodge, and we're telling Stan Lee and all of his guys on the 11th floor that you were opening back up, and so I counted that as a little bit of a diplomacy. You were already in good with them, so, and you know they like gambling, so you can bet that their crew will probably be there on Sunday. Sounds kind of exciting. And that's pretty much it. That's where we left off. Lara was reassigning jobs for the morning, and I think you guys were probably all going to bed.
Mm-hmm. Do I get points for killing that
You
thing?
do. So yeah, so I didn't give you guys any experience last week, but you definitely deserve some. And
what was everybody at right now? Are we supposed to be at 185?
I'm at
I'm at
185,
185.
but I think you got a couple like extra, didn't you, Andy? Well, like for calling out, or excuse me,
I just like to keep it even so I don't have to keep track of everybody. But you're all going to take 160 experience because that was a one-on-one encounter with a creature that was like a level higher than you, which counts as extreme. From what I saw,
dang.
So give yourself some experience there.
Man, you are
and that's
welcome, guys.
gonna go across the whole crew because it's basically traveling as word of mouth. First of all, you guys stopped the whole heist thing that was going on, and so people were already talking. I think we were mentioning that some of the kids knew who you were already, and they knew Omi, and they know of the these 4 guys that were at the casino and stopped this whole heist. And then definitely your feats of acrobatics and strength on the wharves definitely helped out, and you signed that kid's fish, so they all just love you. And
Great.
yeah, so take some experience. 160 big ones.
Nice.
Yeah. And we'll say you all got a good night's rest. And it's time for day 2. We got today, we got tomorrow, and tomorrow night is when it reopens. So we'll see what you guys can do. I have here that you're promoting. It's technically done. Like I said, everything, if you continue, will give you a bonus towards your checks. Hiring, you're all done on that too. Again, you can keep going. Crafting does need one more success in order for things to be up to snuff, what Saul's looking for, and then everything else would be above his expectations, above and beyond. So you can stick with the same roles that you had last week. You can try some different things. If you guys did want to go to those casinos and like do some security, that's one of the other things, is that you got to have a security chief named, and then for the day of the opening, you have to have like your guards assigned to certain locations before we start the reopening. So, but yeah, you guys are doing pretty darn good. You're almost really done. You might have a whole free day tomorrow before the thing opens up. So,
Were we trying to go down south or something?
we had talked about there was interest in going on a gondola and checking out the blot, but also in meeting with Elias Tamerhawk. She's like the lead professor and like the lady that runs the school, or the whole Cypher Lodge, not even just the school, whole research like facility. And then when you guys were finding information out about the blot last week, talking to all of Stanley and his friends, you guys uncovered that Blakely, the guy that discovered the blot originally, was going down to Magnamar and Corvosa, I think, to do a little bit more poring over their libraries. So it was discussed whether maybe that might be a good idea to find some more answers that way. He could be a good resource. Yeah. So
Got it.
consider it Saturday morning, Star Day. I think they call it Star Day. It's Star Day morning.
So did we meet Tamerhawk? I thought she was just around.
No, she was up in the gondolas.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. I think Stanley was going to try to see what he
Yeah,
could do. He's been wanting to get up there too, so this
Yeah.
gives him another excuse to like really push. And his wife goes up there. I don't know if it came out or not last
Stanley's wife?
time. Yeah, his wife's connected.
What?
She's telling you, man, she's keeping her eyes on everything.
Yeah, I guess.
So she's got to get up in those gondolas and check out everything going on in the city. But yeah, that's pretty much it in summation. It's morning.
Oh man, is his
you guys
wife
are eating some
Tamerhawk?
breakfast.
Oh god. Oh god.
It's possible. Who could say?
Okay.
It didn't sound like it though, listening to
Oh, okay.
I
when
feel
he's
like
talking.
we could say it would come up, right? All he did was talk about his wife and how annoying she was.
Yeah. But he spoke about Tamerhawk with a lot more respect, I feel like.
Okay.
Respect to
With more respect.
someone who's not your wife.
Oh yeah, and then there was another sideline, another thing to think about. You guys were starting to think about Croat. You've been hearing about him a lot. Boss Croat, his pirates are the ones that jumped you over the Flayleaf deal there. Those were Croat's guys. And then Croat, what else did he do? I don't know. They were talking about him at the Cypher Lodge when you were talking about the goings on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's all over the place.
Yep.
Smuggler,
Yep.
drug runner.
Yep.
All right, so yeah, I think just run through again what you were deciding to do for your role for today, and we'll try to move through it a little quicker on this one, if we can. But we can definitely go and do whatever you want, just like last time too. Just
Yeah, I was gonna help recruit more people, but if we're good on people, then I feel like Lou would definitely just relish in the moment of having a free day.
okay. Yeah,
Or
you can have
whatever
you can have a
else
free
needed.
day, or like I said, anything that you do in addition is gonna help you. So like on opening day, it'll be similar. You'll have the same kind of checks to do: diplomacy or perception or gambling lore, performance, intimidate if you're a bouncer, those kind of things. And so anything that you do that uses the same skill as what you would use that, you'll get a bonus if you get a success in those. So if you want to just not take a free
Gotcha.
day and just get like another +1,
Okay.
and
I'll
that'll count.
recruit some people then.
That'll count towards your profitability at Sunday night
Got
when
it.
Saul does his profitability roll when he checks the ledgers and see how you guys did. So yeah,
Got
just
it.
tell me whatever you want to do, and I'll assign what the skill is and what you got to beat for a DC. We'll start with Rinri. Haven't heard much of you lately.
Shocker.
I guess we said we're trading, right, Lou? So,
Yeah, I heard you can really perform.
Who can I?
And yeah, everyone's at the breakfast table right now too, in large.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
okay.
you perform, do ya? What do you do? Magic tricks, jokes.
Whatever I'm feeling like doing that day.
Can I stealthily cast Prestidigitation to get Rinri to
Oh yeah,
at in front of her so it looks like she's doing something?
yeah, sure. That's a good call. Let me pull up Lars' numbers real quick. All right, give me one.
Oh, natural 20. 27.
All right.
First
Man,
natural 20 of the
what do you
campaign.
what
for
kind
me.
of trick do you do?
I don't remember what it does.
I think you
Something.
you perform like a basic, like a magic trick of some kind.
Yeah.
I think it's up to you to describe what it would be. Like
What
an
do you have
an
in front
illusion
you
of
or
some
near
sort.
you, Rinri?
Her Giselle. That's what they're always.
I brought my pocket pillow down for breakfast.
Your what?
Pocket pillow.
Pocket pillow.
Don't you all have one?
Call them something different where I'm from.
Is that an actual thing?
Not helping this. Yeah, I guess I'll make you the pocket pillow manifest coming like out of the front of your shirt. Like, well, I can't do much really. It's not a big deal.
Oh God! Yeah.
But I can
Do it again.
this.
Do it again. Very good. Very good. And he stands up. He's looking over at Hans and Bayar, see if they think that it was amazing or whatever. And Bayar's like, just kind of gives him a half smile, like, nice, impressive. But Hans is just kind of eating his pancakes. Just doesn't
Hans
say.
is the
Hans is the
the
prick
dick.
that you guys hate.
Yeah, yeah,
the one
right.
that, yeah. He just,
That's
all he
right.
did was get up when you guys were talking about magic. He didn't like
No, you
openly.
you pointedly said. He made a face. He stalked off.
He
in
looked at you
disgust.
sidelong, I think is how I put it. But yeah, we'll go with the fact that he's a dick. I mean, Lars said so afterward anyway, so. He just silently eats his pancakes. Pours a little more syrup on them.
I must agree. That was most impressive of me.
Well, we look forward to seeing. Maybe you guys could do a little contest, see who will be performing at the Goblin the night of the reopening, or maybe we do both of you. We'll see who does better. I'll figure out what your scores were, and then I don't know. It depends on what you want to do, anyways. For reopening, I won't take that from you. But you're gonna do performance.
Maybe at reopening you can have me appear from your shirt.
And Lars cracking up. Everything's so funny to him. How about you, little one? What do you be doing today?
Oh, I'm definitely going to recruit more people.
Oh, anyone in mind? We could definitely use some more servers, bartenders. I don't know if you frequent any bars around here, but if you can hawk
Just
anybody
tell
good.
me- Just tell me what you need. I'm going to threaten all of them.
Oh, all right, absolutely. Well, we could definitely use a couple guards if you feel extra threatening.
I'll find some big guys.
They're a tough lot to intimidate, but if you could find one or two of them, that'd be great. If not, we could use servers. Maybe they're friends. If you get one of them, maybe their friends will come along and check it out. God knows we need everyone we can. So,
Done. Consider it done.
all right. Thanks a lot. We'll put you down for recruiting with intimidation. Invernius, my friend. How
Yes.
about that crafting? Do you have Brian on a substantial project today?
I'm sorry, you're talking to me.
Yes.
What?
I just was wondering, what are you guys gonna do today in construction world over here? Are you gonna fix the bar up, mend some of the tables and chairs that were broken?
I suppose we could do that. I figured we did the catwalk yesterday and move on to the dog walk today, but
The catwalk.
that's what you need.
The catwalk looks great. I was just up there this morning checking it over myself, and
Yes, extensive blueprints.
very proud of you, Inverness.
Brian?
You run a tight ship.
Yes. Don't tell Brian you think he's a tight ship to his face. But
Brian was thrilled to be back in the crafting business.
yes, I've got some instructions here. I'm writing down on paper. I'm just gonna nail it to the door on the way out.
Okay.
To Brian. Keep up the good work. Job well done. And I'm gonna staple.
It's gonna mean so much to him.
I'm gonna tack through 2 copper pieces as well. So
Oh,
the nail's gonna go
His-
through the copper
his daily,
into the paper
his daily amount.
into the door.
Nice.
That's my plan. Oh, and since you bring up the reopening, I was planning on re-entering the tournament with my badge of Avernus in level 2. That's fine, yes?
Oh, yes.
As a vested partner, you don't mind at all, I'm sure.
No, well, Saul has a bit of a different plan for the tournament right now. Just waiting for a bigger crowd before we do the actual Cheat the Devil tournament. Again, that might be in a couple weeks. We got to see how the reopening goes first. But yes, certainly when we do that tournament,
Disappointing.
absolutely, you can regain your status at Avernus where you left off.
Very well. Well, ta-ta. I'm off.
Very well.
Alright. Avernus pushes his chair back and grabs his weapon, starts walking.
And then we got Omi. What are your plans for the day? You did a great job marketing yesterday. Is that what you'll be doing today as well, or anything else in mind?
So I'm stuffing my face, and I look up, caught off guard, because I wasn't expecting him to ask me to do any work. And so then I just kind of shrug. It's like, man, wherever the day takes me. I might go check out some other casinos, check out the competition.
Sure.
Got a real hopping place over here.
I trust you. If you head on up, cross the Velashu in the ferry, that'll get you over to the Free Coin District up in the north. There's three or four casinos up there that are the Overlord's property, but he runs a nice casino. Everybody has a great time there. We all know that it's rigged for the house to win the majority of the time, but that doesn't keep anybody from going there. It's a blast. He's got good entertainment, and rarely any fights breaking out there. So,
They
all
say
right, well,
the house wins until they don't.
that's right. Well, all right. Have a great day, guys. I'm gonna go see to some things downstairs. Check on Bojask. He made himself rather scarce yesterday. Probably embarrassed after everything that happened. But farewell. Good luck, and we'll see how you do. And he's gonna start heading downstairs. Bayar and Hans are finishing up their pancakes, and they start to get up and they're straightening out their jacket and everything. Lara likes them to look as impeccable as possible, even when nobody's in the casino. And then they go off about their business, and you guys are free to go about your day. Did anyone have other plans, or what was your plan? Were you guys all going together as a crew? Are you splitting up again?
You guys want to do first? Yeah.
What was that?
What do you guys want to do first?
I was gonna go to the publican house, just like
yeah.
as soon as it opens.
Yeah, when do they have breakfast here at the Gold Goblin?
Usually around like probably 8, 9, something like that.
Oh, okay.
I think Rinri slept in last time, so they like waited for her to start stirring before they put everything on. But yeah, probably around 9 o'clock maybe.
I missed
Right.
breakfast today.
You were just there talking to him. What time should it be? 10 o'clock?
The earlier the better, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's why you had
Get
your
things
pocket
done, out
pillow,
of the
because
way.
you were sleeping at the table.
Yeah, please explain to me what a pocket pillow is. I need to know.
It's part of my charm and magic. I can just take out a pillow and present it, and then show you all how I can Oh,
go
sleep.
back to sleep. Oh, very nice. Just sew it into your collar and like sleep on your shoulder.
They said it's a pocket.
I know, I'm just joking. Alright, so are you guys all going together? Rolling together to Publican House? Or?
Yeah, I'd love to go
Y'all
out
go.
with the group, with the crew.
You got a lot of time in a day, and there's not much that you really have to do. Brian's taking care of the crafting. Let's see how that goes today. He's a good
Guys, I
guy. He
think
really tries. He really tries
Let's
hard.
go get an ale at the Publican House.
No time like the
Never
present.
too ale.
Just
never
start-
too early.
Start tying one up.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
I don't have anything better to do, so let's do it.
Easy enough.
Do I have to roll for Brian's instructions to help him or instruct him at all? Or
Yeah, sure. Why
He knows
not?
what he's doing.
That sounds fun. Do just like a 50-50. Maybe
okay.
not. Do like a crafting.
Which side of the... Okay.
Crafting or a diplomacy or I don't know.
All
You're
right.
talking to him about crafting, so you could word it
19,
properly.
26.
Okay.
Killing it today.
All right, so you're very
man.
concise. You even drew out like a set of like a sketch of what to do with the. You had to draw a picture of a table with like a fourth
A
fourth
broken
leg
leg.
put on.
And then...
The
picture with
simplest
4 legs.
tasks, really, but yeah, you did it like you overdid it, really. Like, there's no way he could mess this
No
up.
way, yeah.
But he might mess it up. I think he rolled a natural 1 last time, actually. But because you rolled a natural 20, I think we allowed it to negate and like be a success up on the catwalks. All right,
On
yeah,
the
nice.
catwalk, yeah.
Oh, yeah. On the catwalks. The catwalks. All right, Rinri, are you gonna be doing some tricks on the streets on your way over there,
Oh yeah.
or are you gonna wait till you're at the Publican House?
No, I'm gonna just have fun right now.
All right. Do you want to do some tricks? Who are you just doing them for your friends here, or are you gonna do them? I mean, the goal is to
What's
promote
around? What's our, like, there's people around, but like, what else is around us? Right
Is everybody on Foundry right now? Are you guys all in the scene? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you're all at the Goblin right now. But to get to the Publican House, you actually have to go to here. See this little dock?
Oh,
The little dock
okay.
over here? That's the ferry house, and then this, you can see the ferry right there on the river. So you have to cross with the ferry, unless you guys have magical means of transportation across the river. Or if you want to brave it, it's a nasty river. But you could always try to swim across if you gotta.
I do have fisherman family connections.
That's true. You
Oh.
could maybe try to see if you could get on that boat,
All my
and
friends.
that's not a bad idea. You could always do that.
They'd probably be glad for the extra coin. Just throw them a little bit and...
Right. It's up to
And
you.
they
So
pay
so
us
anyways, if
to
you know where that is in comparison, so
Hmm?
you can tell me where you are and what you're doing as far as your performance. Are you doing magic tricks?
That's what I was saying. I want to know, like, as we're walking through, just is there anything on the
Standard
ground?
stuff everywhere. I mean, there's garbage all over the place, especially near the river.
Okay.
It's not a
Is there-
particularly clean
That could be a cool
town.
trick.
How about some
Just
leftover?
Clean up the garbage.
How about any like scrap thrown out food or something?
Yeah, there's like some drumsticks on the ground. It's a whole bunch of stale bread
On the
crusts.
bread?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna.
Bunch of crows and pigeons are like going crazy over it.
A hunk of bread, and everyone around come here to be amazed. Please,
So much
step
enthusiasm.
forward.
Give me a diplomacy check.
At least Inverness, if nobody else. He just keeps walking. He doesn't hear.
Inverness,
Plodding
turn
along.
around.
Click. Click.
You're going to miss the most impressive. Ooh, that one.
Oh.
A natural 1. Okay. So go ahead with your trick.
Is anybody watching?
Yeah, there's people all in the street. I mean,
I'm watching.
not.
your announcement there drew one person's attention, But there's people passing by that would see you.
So
You know,
I'm
I'd
noticing
say
that only one person looked. So
one person
Okay.
looked specifically at you, and there's like 2 people that happen to be
I'm gonna
looking
take
at
out
you
my
right now
Giselle.
as you go.
and I'm gonna
Oh, wow.
fire off into the air.
With a natural 1, you're gonna do that?
No, now I'm gonna do that.
Oh.
Nobody looked. Only one person looked. So now I'm trying to get their attention. Again.
Oh, okay. People they like rolled their eyes and like turned away, and the 2 people that were seeing you like poked their buddies in the side. And they're like, look at this.
So I just shoot straight off into the air.
All right, that definitely draws a lot more people's attention. You got 8 people looking at you right now, which is most of the people on the little street, the little alleyway where you're at now.
Oh, how kind of you all to notice me. Okay, now I need a volunteer. Anyone?
Volunteer.
Roll another diplomacy, please.
You got me.
You got their attention, but let's see how they feel about you.
14. So 13.
13. All right, you still got you got like 3 people looking at you right now.
Wait, why would they stop looking?
5 of them left.
I asked
They just
for a
they just
volunteer.
turned around. Oh, just a kid with a gun, and they just kept going about their
Alright, I'm
business.
shooting my gun at their direction, like by them.
Okay.
When does the trick happen?
Is this the trick?
To watch me. I don't perform for nothing.
3 people.
Oh, I don't have to roll to shoot my gun. Right?
No, you just shoot. Well, yes, because you're trying now. You're specifically
kill
trying to
somebody.
shoot. You're shooting it towards them. Again, you're shooting to like miss them, but like just by a little bit.
No,
Just like when you shot between that
No,
guy's
I
legs.
just wanted to go like in their general
Alright.
direction, but like
Yeah, you're fine.
at an angle.
You're fine. You've got a good enough
Okay.
experience
So did
with
they
the
turn
gun.
back around?
Yes. Yep. You got all 8 of them looking at you again.
Okay.
One of them's like, "What is your deal?
You, come here. Take this piece
Could
of
you-
bread.
Bread?" He walks over and he looks at it.
Place
Puts
it
his
on
hand
top
up.
of your head.
You gonna William tell
What's
this guy?
What's this all about? And he's slowly putting it on his head, and the other 7 are like actually kind of drawing a little closer. They definitely think you're gonna like shoot the
You already fired off like
the bread off of
3
his
rounds.
head.
Please
I'm just cringing in
step
the
back.
background super hard.
I'm getting on the boat with the child. Ramen and sea.
Oh, you're going that way?
I'm about to shoot this bread off this man's head.
All right, now you've got 12 people's attention because they are hearing this going on, and the other 7 were like nodding or nudging everybody else around him, and people are pouring into the street after the gunshots. So
Now, before I shoot, I want to, as I'm aiming, getting ready to shoot, I want to cast my spell, my telekinetic projectile,
okay,
and I'm just gonna very quietly, like as I'm I'm talking to myself to focus, but I'm gonna be saying it, and I'm gonna shoot it straight up off his head.
are you
just
shooting
like
an
this,
actual round or just
and
like
I'm
a
shooting
paper
them.
round with the powder in it and no shot?
Oh yeah, I'm not shooting somebody.
Okay, so this is okay. So you're definitely
But
doing a trick.
I'm
Cool.
gonna- and I'm gonna
I
have
like
the
it.
thing just float off of his head a little, just real quick at the same time. I'm gonna shoot.
All right. Is there like an attack roll for a telekinetic projectile? Technically, I'm just trying to figure out like I don't know.
I guess-
You're gonna do it no matter what.
If
I
you're
mean, you
trying
have
to
your
hit
focus on the
something
thing.
with it, then
Yeah, you're fine.
But you're just shooting it up into the air somewhere.
Yeah. So
All right. Did you want to have it do something cool? Then you could roll for it. Like, do you want to have it land in like inside a garbage can outside someone's door? Like, I don't know.
While
No,
it's
I
in the
just wanna-
air,
You're just shooting it off
and
his
then
head.
have it kind of, yeah, just the crumbs.
All right.
the bullet splits it in half. And then while it falls, some bologna, turkey, mayonnaise,
I'll stack
cheese.
them. Makes a
And I'm
delicious
gonna
sandwich.
yell to the guy as I shoot, say, "Look up and open your mouth."
Okay.
Fall down and catch.
But I thought you were shooting the bread. What are you just
Hey,
shooting
yeah.
it up?
I said, I'm tell project, shoot the
Okay.
bread up, shoot it over his head, and then have him catch it.
Okay. So
You're
you
gonna
are
catch
going to
the
try to
bullet?
shoot. You are actually going to try to shoot the bread.
Does she have
Okay,
to roll for
perfect.
that?
For the shot, yeah,
Aim?
she's going to have to. Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't think she was actually shooting a bullet. This was very
I
confusing.
don't know what you're doing at all.
All right, she's projectiling the bread
trying to
up
aim
into
it.
the
Right.
air
I
off
get
the
that.
guy's head, and then shooting it in the air.
How are you
and
going to shoot? You have to shoot up at it. And you want it to fall down into his mouth?
I want
She wants the crumbs to
just
fall
barely-
into its mouth, I guess.
You're going to shoot some crumbs of garbage bread into this guy's mouth?
She's
You open your mouth and
16.
close your eyes.
That's funny to her, I guess.
Surprise.
Right? All right.
This is better than press. A lot writing on this.
Hopefully you don't shoot the guy.
That is
Oh,
What
your-
is
no.
it?
2.
A 2.
Oh,
what's
God.
your bonus?
What is that, a 9? Justin?
You're a 7, I think, usually to hit, right? Or in addition to your roll, usually. I think it's been a +7 when you've been doing it.
Yes.
So you roll an 8.
No, why isn't it? It's a 9, right?
Oh, a 2. Yeah. Okay. I was just thinking a net 1. Yeah.
What kind of armor class does bread have? It's probably fine.
I don't know. I mean, there's gotta be some kind of failure rate.
I'm assuming she
Yeah.
shoots the guy, right?
No.
So you shoot the bread, and it just like shoots a hole in the stale bread, and then the bread just kind of like falls down to the floor. But you did shoot the bread.
Does
so-
the guy try to catch it?
No,
Still?
no, he was very confused. Also, he's just thankful that you weren't trying to shoot it directly off of his head. So he might be like kind of doing a little golf clap. But give your performance check now,
Okay, and then I'm gonna
so I can see what the result of all of this is.
I'm gonna do a cartwheel after.
Oh, all right. You're doing performance for your cartwheel then?
Yes.
Okay.
15 was, or well, -1, so 14.
14. Okay.
It's just adding on to my whole performance. I finished it with a cartwheel.
Nice.
How many people did you say were watching?
There's 12 people watching. One of them had the bread on his head.
Okay.
And,
So
So I'm
11
gonna
people watching.
kind of right, 11 people. So I'm gonna kind of announce like, did you see her shot? You all are coming to work at Gold Goblin, or my friend's gonna shoot you.
Oh man.
And I'm gonna try to get all 11 of them to come.
All
work.
right. Yeah. Give me the intimidation.
Okay.
Nice. Take a +1 because her shot was apt. It shot the bread. Performance
That's
fell
why I was hoping
flat.
she actually shot. Okay. 18.
Cartwheel.
An 18. All right. That works. Everybody's
All of
very
them?
very scared, and they're all kind of like huddling together, grabbing each other, and thinking that she's going to shoot them any second. So they line up, and they come to see you, Lou, who
Okay.
is telling them to come work. They're asking you information.
Okay.
Where was it you said we had to work now?
The Gold Goblin.
How
You're
many
gonna-
how many hours a week? I work full time down at the wharves.
Not anymore.
Not
Do you
anymore.
want to live? It doesn't matter. If you want to live, you're going
Okay.
to be a goblin. Quit
Yes.
this job,
Yes.
No.
How many do you need?
all of you, for the rest of your life.
Everybody's looking at each other, and they're all like looking each other in the eye. They're all sweating, and they're gonna go down there right away. We'll
you
be
get
off right
there-
away.
There's a guy working on the dog walk. Ask for him. He'll tell you what to do.
Brian's our head recruiter.
Okay. We'll look out for him. Thank you. I guess for our lives, we won't let you down.
I want to thank you all for your attention.
Just the guy that had the bread on his head like drops down to his knees, and he's just like wiping the sweat off of his head, thankful to be alive, and
And then I'm going to do the same thing.
thankful that you didn't kill anybody.
And then I want to dive on the ground and grab the stale bread and like just start eating it, like I'm starving.
Nice. Oh yeah, you're always doing that. You're very hungry. All right. Well, we had a failure on the performance, but a success on the hiring, but
Great.
through intimidation.
My 14 didn't
14 did
impress.
not do it. No. Nope. It was a 15 DC.
So I'm looking for that boat.
Yeah. So you were going. So you guys are going
Morning.
south
Morning, good
towards the
woman.
wharves, then, right?
Hoping to acquire passage.
And you're down. You're down at the main. Down at the wharves.
Yeah, I just went south. I think they were that way by the wharves.
Okay.
They were.
So I might have heard the commotion from Rinri's performance, but I didn't know what was going on beforehand. So.
Okay. And is everybody else coming after you, like following suit, or is he down there?
Yeah.
I mean, he's down there. He's ahead of you, obviously, right now.
Yeah.
So I'm
you
like
guys are
haggling
following
right
his
now.
way.
I'm
You're
like,
okay.
They
Yeah,
should,
looking.
They should be here any second now. I don't know what could have happened.
And what's your business here, old man?
Sorry, I seem to have found the wrong person. I'm looking for like an older woman. She
Older woman.
They have a boat. They go on adventures. Her and the boy and the man. Ramen noodles.
Ramen.
Yes.
Oh, I see. What business do you have with them? You say you know them somehow.
Yes, we're best friends.
Best friends. Give me a deception check.
You can just tell me where they are? Okay. 12.
A 12. I don't know where they are.
Good. I came to the wharves to find that boat just to pay them money to take me across the river.
Could be they're already out. I don't know. I just started.
Why am I talking to you?
Not sure. They're not on my boat.
Can I roll to see if he's lying?
Great.
And he just crosses his arm. Yeah, you guys are starting to come up now.
Yeah. My excellent fox hearing picked up on it, and so I'm gonna try to discern if I can tell if he's lying or not.
All right. That would be what, like a sense motive?
Yeah, perception. I just wanted to be waiting on a boat after having paid a hefty sum for 5 minutes of transport.
And then I have the lie to me trait, so I can switch this for deception if it's higher.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
And does
That's
that go against, what's it go against? Their will or their...
Against their deception DC, I guess, if they're lying.
Oh, okay, I see.
Or if they're not lying, then you could tell with a halfway decent check. I don't know.
Gotcha.
Roll 12.
Roll
So
a
19.
12. A 19. He just doesn't seem to know what you're talking about or who you're talking about.
Alright, my face is red now. I'm like, I don't understand why you're wasting my time. If you didn't know what was happening, then
Hey, Bill!
see ya.
Bill!
Wait, but like by this point, like I feel
Another
like we're
guy
there, and
comes up.
I want to point and be like, she's right there.
Bill, perhaps
Like,
you
right
can help us out, Bill. William? What'd you go by, say?
Oh, you're talking to Bill.
Talking to Bill now, yeah.
But
Forget this
Lou, you're saying that you're, are you like faking him out, like right over this way, or do you
No,
see them?
Bill is the woman. I'm recognizing that Bill is the woman that I met. I'm like 99% positive that's her.
Bill walks up, and now this guy who is new is very confused because he could have sworn Bill was a man. But roll a deception.
Against who? What is happening right
against
now?
this new hire.
You want me to?
Yeah.
Yo,
Okay.
this ends up being Bill.
We're just avoiding embarrassment right now at the hands of unknown dock
Okay,
worker.
good. Hey, Bill. These guys came over. They're looking for ramen and their crew. I told them I don't know nothing. I don't know where they're at. Now they're calling you a woman. What do you want me to do about these?
Remember me?
I've never seen you before, and I want you off my boat. If you
We're
don't
not-
get off right
We're
now,
not on a boat.
if you don't get off right
I just
now,
want to ride.
it's gonna go down.
Perhaps we could pay you, good man,
I
to
hear,
take us across.
I hear Lou say she just wants a ride, so I take it very literal and I just, oh, why didn't you say so?
Put her up on your shoulders.
And I just like pat you on the head. Thank you.
What is it? You're looking for these guys for what?
I'm simply all I want to do is get from this side of the river to that side of the river.
You just
I have
need
some
passage?
money, I believe. What?
What's wrong with the ferry?
it was in a complete opposite direction.
Which side? Where are you going to in the
How
river?
much does your ship make? How much do you make? Our
don't
average
need to
day
tell you
out on
that.
the water.
I don't need to.
I
tell
was
you.
looking to bolster your income by giving us. You're already going out on the water.
We'll be going out in a couple hours. Yeah.
I would love to perform for you on this boat if you would give us a ride across.
You gonna perform?
Agreement.
Yes,
What do you do? A little dancing?
sure.
All right. I mean, let me get the guys. We get the boys together and we'll get rid of these other guys here. You can come down on the.
But we need to
On
leave
the
right
boat?
now.
you mean
yeah.
just you, right?
Transport first, dance later, buddy. Gladly dance for your Tuesday.
Okay. Just you. Come on.
No, my whole crew gets on the boat and you take us. And as we are traveling,
I'm afraid
across
we're a
the water-
package deal.
No, we got wenches on the boat anyway. Forget it.
Did you just refer to me as a wench?
Yeah.
And
are you
I
gonna
know
do
wenches
about it?
now.
All right, let's just kill this guy.
Hey, can I use demoralize?
Agree.
Yeah, you could. Could try.
All right, yeah, I'm about to demoralize this guy. Do I have to roll for it? Is it like a what's intimidation?
Yeah, it would
does it just
be.
work
Yeah, it
fine?
would be an intimidation.
All right, so
How do you-
look, +7 to intimidation and 16. So
16.
16 plus 7, 23.
Yeah. All right. You scared the new guy.
Yeah. So I'm just like, yo, I'm getting real sick of this. We're gonna ferry us across the water, and they're gonna like. And it was
Let
just
me,
super
uh,
intimidating.
Let me
It'll
pull
take
you,
just a
let me
dinghy.
pull you guys over here.
I'm gonna have to put the whole ship into the water.
So we only have the one guy here now?
I don't know. I can't follow what's happening.
One of them's scared. He just scared one of them.
So they're both there, though.
They're both there. Yeah.
He's there,
Yeah.
but he has
It's gonna
wet
be.
pants.
You're gonna roll initiative right now, basically. They haven't.
Well,
They haven't done anything because I don't know where your
something
initiative's gonna be.
here.
22.
I think you already started the fight pretty much.
How?
22.
What do I add to my roll for initiative?
Perception.
23 for me.
23.
18.
18. What'd you got?
I got 22.
23.
22.
Wow, you guys are all gonna go before them. Starting with Lou.
Okay, so I'm gonna jump on like the neck, like on the shoulders, because right now I'm on Rinri. So I'm just
Okay,
gonna kind of
yeah.
jump off Rinri onto the shoulders of
and you
who
guys
I
can-
thought the woman was.
Okay. Bill.
Would wrap my legs around their throat, and I'm like, "You lying wench!" And I just want to start punching her.
All right, give me. So you're gonna do a move,
Yep.
a grapple maybe for the legs around the throat.
I was thinking like a little bit of acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Okay. All right. Yeah, you're
Okay.
climbing up. Yeah, give me an
Yep.
acrobatics.
Okay. So 23.
23. Yeah. All right. You are up there, and then give me a hit.
Okay.
You're just punching him, right?
Just punching, yeah. I'm punching her because I think it's a girl.
Okay.
But
Let
yeah,
me put
him, her.
fear on this other.
Okay.
Okay.
Oof. 13.
A 13 hits. Give me some damage.
Wow. Okay. 1d4. 9. 2.
2 damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And that is 3 actions.
Okay.
You hit Bill right in the gut. You just hear him oof, like that, and kind of doubles over a little bit. And Rinri, your turn.
Okay, so I move wherever I can find some shade. Is there some shadow anywhere?
There's if you look at the docks, there's like the little pillars with the ropes going around. Pretty small, but you could set yourself behind one.
Duck over under there, under a little shade.
Okay.
And let's see, it's gotta be some kind of like barrels or something around here.
There's a few at the end of the pier, which is, let's see, where are you? Are you moving to take cover?
Well, where I am right now, I'm
Right.
close to that. No, where's the cover? Where do I have to go for cover?
There's a couple barrels over here behind these guys, and we'll say there's one barrel over here in the corner.
Okay, so I'm going to. I want a telekinetic projectile, one of those barrels, right at him, hoping to knock him into the water.
Which one? The one that's
This
afraid
one's
that was talking at first, or
Was that one?
Bill that just came over and got punched in the face?
No, the one who was afraid.
Okay, that's the front, the guy that's in front,
Yeah.
like closest to you. And what is the distance you get? Like, is it 30 feet for projectile?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you roll a regular attack damage or attack roll.
Oh, I got a 19.
19. You hit him. Give me some damage.
That was a 1.
1. Okay.
Dang, man, you're really hot or cold, huh?
I know, right?
I know she was all freaking 20s.
All
last
net
time.
20s last time.
So did it move him at all? Like, not
No, it just hits him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't throw him off balance? Wow.
It's not the nature of that spell. But you did 1 damage. Pretty good. Is that a 2-action spell, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Okay. So then it goes over to Inverness.
Okay. These guys they're way down the dock now?
They're by this boat.
How'd they get so far?
They
Was
were
I
on
talking to them?
Yeah, they were on the boat. You were like yelling up from the dock. I mean, you can be where
I
you
was
want to
just-
be,
I thought I
wherever
was
you
just
were.
talking to somebody on the wharf. That's what I thought I was doing.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to find the people who I wanted to talk to, and not
you can be
this guy.
closer. You can be closer to them. I just assumed you would have been by the boats looking for these guys. So I
Ye-
thought you were looking
Right.
at the boats.
I mean, I was trying to find the
talking
right
to the
boat.
people on the boat.
But, okay, so I don't know what's a win condition for this, guys. I don't understand. I mean, we can kill them. It's doable. It's
I'm
not
murdering
ideal,
everyone.
I'm sure.
Might be dangerous, but you can.
I'm just gonna try and push him into the water. Then.
That's what I was trying to go for with the projectile. I didn't know.
18.
Keep getting them
Are
in
we
the water,
gonna
guys.
Are we gonna steal their boat?
That was my plan.
don't
Like, why
know.
push them in the water? Are we just trying to like intimidate?
I'm just trying to teach him a
them into-
lesson.
You do see that there's some other people
Show some respect.
moving around on the boat that aren't quite paying attention or anything.
Give
right
him a
now.
wedgie over his head and then shove him in the water. I'll teach you to call me old man.
A wedgie check for that.
All right, I guess I'll move with 2 actions,
Okay.
and I'll try to reason with him.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, you seem to have rolled for initiative, young man. I don't understand what you're going for. Be happy to call it a wash right now. We'll go our separate ways. You go yours. To be honest, I'm quite sick of you, but I don't know if you want to fight. You know, I'll give you a fight. And he's like old. He's like do the fisticuffs thing.
He looks over at Bill
But really,
with
I
his
have
gnome
no desire to do
around
this. It's a
his
waste
shoulders,
of everybody's time.
punching him in the face. He's just gonna be like,
I slowly punch
get
a
out of
little
here.
slower.
Go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna try and snag Lou off of this guy's neck and move to turn around. What do I have to do for that? Athletics,
Yeah,
acrobatics.
athletics. Yeah. Against her DC, I guess.
Yes. So are you just going crazy on this guy,
Yeah.
Lou?
She's just going.
I'm so
munch on
mad that she lied to us.
Oof, that's bad. That's an 11.
Yeah.
That's a fail, I'm sure.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Alright, so yeah, I go to reach over and try and pluck her, but she's moving too much. I can't get her. I missed the scruff of her hood by just a little bit, so
Okay.
that's my turn.
Goes to
And I say,
Omi.
good day!
So, have we successfully gotten anybody in the water yet?
No. He talked down. He talked down this front guy who's scared. Just as long as you guys are gonna actually take off and go separate ways.
Don't talk down
But
to
he was
me.
unable to pull Lou off of this off of Bill. So yeah, they're all still standing.
So, a part of me really thinks like we just have the wrong boat. We're gonna go to the next boat and find exactly who we need. But the other part of me really doesn't like the way they were talking to us. So, how many people are we fighting, Mike?
There's 2 right now on the wharves. There's 2 more on the boat that you see moving around that haven't quite noticed you yet.
Alright, so I guess with the 2 on the wharf, am I within, how close am I to them? I can't really zoom in.
Oh, you're only like 10 feet away. Well, 15
Yeah,
feet.
you're like 15, 20.
Yeah. One move action would get you there.
Alright, so I guess I'm going to go, I'm going to try to position myself in between the 2 of them on the wharf.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Gale Blast and try to knock them off the dock.
Oh, nice. That's what you guys are trying to do this whole time. All right.
Yeah, no,
which
somebody can
one?
walk.
Which one are you targeting? Sorry, the one that's afraid right here in front of Invernius.
Yeah, sure, because he has
Okay.
lower DC, right?
Yeah, he'll have a -1.
Alright, yeah. That's my guy. Alright. 3.
What was it? 3.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna do 3 damage, and you're gonna push him into the water. All right. He's pretty wet. Was that that's your entire turn, right? Did you move
So-
and did the?
Yeah, but I wanted to stand in between them so the other guy could catch some wind too. Does he get pushed as well or no? That's only like target one person.
Just one person,
Oh, is it?
I think.
It's not an
Or is it like all around me?
Oh, it
says
is. Yeah,
each
it does say an
creature in the
emanation.
area.
It does say an emanation. Where did you move to? I didn't move you first, so.
So I moved
I mean,
in
if you were-
between the 2 of them.
Okay,
So-
because Lou's technically on him, right? So I guess if you were where Lou's token is, they would have
Oh,
both gotten.
yeah.
So then I'd have to roll another will save or another fortitude
Go for a
save,
swim.
Hey Lou, can you swim?
and
Or
it's a
we jumping
16,
in.
which is just a regular failure for this guy. So he gets pushed 5 feet.
You better jump off before you like.
Oh yeah, you're going
Wobble
for a
off the
swim. And he's gonna take. You can do damage. It was 3, you said. I'll do the
Mhm.
same damage for this guy. All right, so you just this wind starts whipping around you and pushes out at both of them. One falls to the left, and this one with Lou on falls to the right. And that, I believe, is your turn. It's the guy that was afraid. It's his turn, and he's just gonna spend his turn trying to surface and figure out what the hell just happened. And he's gonna look up at you and just say, "Get out of here! I told you guys, get out of here! Come on, we're not gonna mess with you anymore. Go ahead, go. I don't know who it is you're looking for. He's not on our boat. That's all." And he's gonna try to get back up on this pier.
A lot of swimming. Those people are far out, man.
Then the other guy is just kind of going back towards the ship and climbing up a little ladder. That's gonna take most of his turn, all of his turn, and then it goes back to Lou, who, I don't know, would you be in the water or would you release?
I mean, I would definitely let go.
Okay, so you're sitting here right at the ropes,
Okay.
looking down. The guy that you were just on just fell, and he's making his way back up onto the ship. And say he's almost on the ship. He's like right on the railing, like halfway on, halfway off.
Okay. And so then I want to like yell across to the people on the boat and be like, "Did you see that? You all need to come work at Gold Goblin, or else we're gonna do that to you too."
Oh man! All right, there was 2 other people on the
Yeah.
boat, so go ahead and
Okay.
roll a intimidation. Yeah,
Yeah.
Turn this into recruits.
20.
20. Yeah,
Dangerous, no.
man, these guys have a really good will, but you do get them.
Okay.
Nice. Wow.
And then I'm like,
Excellent work with your intimidating.
I'm very intimidating for being 3 feet tall.
Low
That's
person
gonna help.
syndrome.
That's gonna help out a lot.
Yeah, full-time sailors.
Right.
Good thinking, Lou. I do believe they'll be good for security. Smart.
Bodyguards, big guys.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I just kind of want to tell my crew like, "Okay, we got them. Let's go.
Roll out.
We found what we were
We did
looking
our
for."
job.
Take us across the river.
All right. Yeah, I mean, if you guys are done here, they're done. They're done with you right now, unless you're still pushing it.
Yeah.
I think we're good.
Yeah, I've had my fill.
I just walk around in a circle like, what were we doing? Like dusting myself off.
I'm gonna walk up to Omi while he's dusting himself and say, I've got one more funny trick I could do on them if you. It depends on what you think. It's called spout, and since they're in the water, it'll be very effective.
I'd love to see it.
All right, so we start moving away. I get as far as I can before I have to cast it.
Okay.
30 feet away, 5-foot burst. So
All right.
I'm gonna move away and then use 2 actions to cast spout in the middle of the guy and just send him around.
Is this the one that was giving you a real attitude? The first guy that was already scared, and now he's
whoever's responsible for this horrible turn.
I think it was
Wasted
you.
my time.
it was a mix, but this was the guy that you were interacting with most. So.
I didn't say. Yeah, I'll pawn it off on me.
What is it? Does it get a save, reflex, or something?
Reflex, yeah.
A 12.
It's a fail.
Okay.
So. Water blast. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do it so that it surprises him, but it does shoot you up into the air. So
Okay.
if I can
Oh, that's
angle
cool.
it a little, I'm gonna shoot him up. He'll take a little bludgeoning damage from the water. But
Okay.
maybe he'll come up over top of the dock and like
Land
flop
on
like a
the-
dead fish on the wharf.
All right. Look like a real idiot.
1d4 plus 4. Oh, 8 bludgeoning damage.
8
That's
Holy
max.
cow.
We're gonna accidentally kill this guy. In the
So, yeah.
This poor
So
guy.
he flops
is
on the
unconscious
thing,
right
and
now.
Then I tap my weapon butt on the ground. And, good day. And I turn around and walk.
He is not moving at all.
I spit on him.
Successfully dealt with that guy.
I bend over him and tell him he got knocked the fuck out like
then
on
I-
Friday, and then keep walking.
And then I tell Omi to pee on him.
I'll be like, maybe next time.
Yeah.
All right.
Rough. You guys
Yeah,
are
let's
definitely
just-
getting the intimidating
Could certainly use that drink now.
reputation.
Let's get to the publican house.
Take 40 experience for that.
All right.
Hey, at least we didn't kill anybody, you know?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
We're
We were
growing.
just funning.
You accomplished something. I like that.
But did
So-
we? Because we're still on the other side of the river.
Well, you accomplished the hiring, I mean.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you a hero point for that. I don't know
Me?
if you got to read. I don't know if you got to read about the hero points at all.
Oh, no, I need those.
I get a hero point. He said.
Giving it to Lou for
Wow.
turning it into a recruitment intimidation.
Wouldn't happen without me, but
I'll take
You're sure the battle would not have happened.
Oh,
So
Mike,
you've
I
got
accidentally
2.
gave
Everyone else
myself-
has 1
I accidentally give myself 3
of.
hero points.
You can just
take them
unclick
away.
Oh yeah, I think you can. Yeah, I think if you click them again, it should. Oh, maybe not.
I'll right click it.
Oh,
Right
right,
click
right.
it.
Yeah. There you
Oh, there we go. All right,
Yeah.
cool.
So I'm stalking off. I'm
Okay.
going to the
Yeah.
regular ferry with the peasants. And I don't know, what's the fee for the ferry?
It is. Let me find it. I gotta find old Grimus in here. It's just going straight across is 2 copper.
Will they take me right to the publican house?
They will go. It's anywhere from 150 to 250 feet is 4 copper. 250 to 500 is 6 copper. And if you're going all the way back to the wharf where you just came from, it'd be 2 gold.
I'll give him a silver. Take me as close as you can to the publican house. Me
Okay.
and my friends.
All right, Grimus is cool. He'll do it. What time of the day?
Pleasure meeting you, Grimus. By the way, sorry, I'm in a bit of a bad mood. Somebody caught me on the wrong side of the bed. You like jazz?
Jazz? Yes, I love jazz.
I had you pegged as a jazz man. Very good.
I'm looking
Are we there yet?
for his. Hold on, there's a. That's fine. Yeah, he takes you across. I can't find it in here. He takes you right across and down river to the
Wow,
public.
that
To
was
the
easy.
there's like wharves around across the or at the bottom of the cliffs here, but outside the publican
Okay.
house.
We
And,
probably should have done that to begin with.
Yes, that would have been a good idea. But, you know, hindsight and all that. No. I'll have a beer. I'll walk up to the camera.
all right, so you guys are at the publican house, and then you can go wherever you want. But what were you doing here? You already did your intimidating.
That's
I mean, I got tons of people.
You did
Yeah.
recruit.
Let's see,
I
it's
wanna-
it's about noon, around lunchtime maybe, after all the ruckus, and then getting up to the ferry and him tying off and
Ales on
bringing you
me.
down.
Everybody get an ale.
I'll take you up on that.
Yes. Very generous. Thank you. Yes.
Everybody
Really?
drink up.
I'll take hers. I don't think she's old enough.
Yeah, you drinking, Mandy? Or Rinry?
Could I get a chocolate milk?
They specialize in chocolate milk. No, they don't have chocolate. They do have root serum, which is like an equivalent of like a root beer.
Okay, I'll take an
Couple of
with
coppers.
serum in
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Mixing it up.
I'm buying 1 drink.
it. Right.
One,
and add it.
not 2.
That's 2 coppers from each of you to make your little cocktail.
Fair enough.
So, yeah, we already recruited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or do we just
And
stick
you already
around drinking?
craft. I
and-
mean, you didn't roll your crafting, but that's all taken care of. We'll find out how he does. Oh, you're gonna do it now?
25.
All right. Let me tell you if you have aid. You don't, but it's still 25, just like last time.
Good.
Very good.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any goals in mind for today. I would go check out the lodge again and see if we could get on a gondola maybe, but
Okay.
that's all I really have in mind. Did I get anything from my research at the library last time?
Yeah, you got a little bit. So, tell
Want
me.
to roll for that or
Yeah, give me like what do you have? Lore,
Aslant lore?
Aslant lore. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 23.
23. Okay. Damn. What is your bonus in that? 7? Oh, nice. That's a pretty good roll. All right. Yeah. So I don't know what you already knew about which lore specifically. You were looking at like Aslanti or Thessalonian stuff.
Yeah, anything about the Cypher Gate, what people have found out, to tie it to either Aslant or the Thessalonian. I'm just kind of pouring for connections.
Okay.
Was what I was doing.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you kind of like telling all these guys, you know, typical old man, like as you guys are walking, are you like schooling them in what you found out at the library, just talking their ear off?
Yeah,
too?
for sure.
All
Or
right.
if I can.
So you guys will all know then.
Can
I
extend
need
anything
that.
about the block.
You will
to
all know
me
everything that he
as well.
tells you. So yeah, the way back, Logan probably already knows most of this from his readings and stuff like that, but way back before what is called Earthfall, right? Is that it? Or Skyfall? Earthfall? One of those?
Earthfall, I think.
Yeah, what is called Earthfall. There was a civilization called El Golthus. They were like fish people, really magical, and they had a deep connection to like primal magic. And this was like before humans were even really like big. They were still living in barbarism. And these Algolthus decided to help raise those humans out from their barbaric ways, bring them to civilization, and they taught them magic, and they also taught them a bunch of other, like, you know, any, like how to farm, how to, you know, build larger structures, and gave them technologies that they've been using underneath the sea for thousands of years. And so that was really kind of the thing that spurred humans ahead, and actually the humans with their natural ingenuity were able to take that knowledge and become even greater, like rivaling Algolthus and dragons and other creatures that were there and that were into magic, rivaling them in their abilities to uncover new secrets, uncover new technologies, and come up with all different kinds of things. So what happened was these Algolthus got pissed off that they were getting so close to like outdoing them, that they called down this huge meteor from space and brought it down, and it just devastated Earth as we know it. Several races fled to different planes to wait it out until things were back to normal. Some went underground, some fled to the deep sea regions, and there was basically darkness for 1,000 years, and the whole land changed, and it even messed with the Algolthus' own civilizations. They kind of underestimated what was going to happen when they pulled this thing down. But the Algolthus were the ones that really like started teaching the humans about rune magic and all kinds of magic. And as somebody who's interested in rune magic, you would have known about the Empire of Thassalon. First king of Thassalon was named Zin, I think, with an Xin, or Chin, or something like that. If it's more Chinese, I don't know. And he was looking to like embrace the knowledge of all the other beings, you know, the Algolthus, the dragons, all the other magical creatures, rather than just like fighting against them for power. He wanted to embrace all the secrets that they knew and try to create like a paradise, and something real amazing and civilized. And his goddess was Lysala, who was the demigod of runes, fate, and service. And she had these 7 virtues of rule that were supposed to be like, I don't know, super beneficial for any ruler to display these virtues. And eventually the people that followed Zin corrupted those and became what's known as the Rune Lords, and it corrupted the teachings to promote like the 7 mortal sins. And these are all super tied to rune magic, and that's why they are so powerful. They're able to draw from everybody's like sinful nature, and from the innate darkness and evil that can sometimes twist people's minds into doing these things, in not just a, you know, once in a while thing, but like in an obsessive way. And it channels that into an object, or can channel it just into like the universe itself as magic. And these rune lords are able to access that kind of magic and to form it to their will. So the Cypher Gate, he would have found, while they haven't been able to decipher the meaning of it, a lot of the runes that are scattered throughout it, and it's a huge gate, so there's thousands of these things written all in it. But several of them, especially if you were to look, like it looks like the half that comes up out of the water and everything has, I think it'd be 5 points above water, and it looks like if it were to continue as a full circle, maybe underneath the ground, there would be a couple more of those, just in the like way that the angle comes out, and it forms like a 7-sided star.
Like Cypher Gate is a Sea-Hadron rune?
Yeah. So the Cypher Gate you would recognize as what is it called?
Sea-Hadron?
Sea-Hadron rune.
Shedron.
And that is that is like the symbol that Lysala, the goddess, took for herself, and it's the ancient symbol of Thassalon. So this is definitely a very meaningful relic from Thassalon thousands of years ago, before even Earthfall, and it survived Earthfall. Sorry, there's a lot of information. I don't need to keep
No, you're good, man.
going on about it, but just to give you background and to give you a little bit of what he was pouring over in the library. There's probably a little bit more in the library that he didn't quite get to yet, but you were just kind of seeing, like, getting a basis, and each one would have like an appendix in the books too, so like you'd be able to cross reference, and like maybe next time you're there, you might be able to get some more like deeper information from like the books that you wouldn't have thought necessarily had information on these things. But that's your little background info that you get, and seeing that
Not
the
a bad
Cypher Gate
start.
is definitely tied to Thassalon, and
Interesting.
apparently uses rune magic. Maybe it's one of those focal points, but yeah, for you to continue to discover. So yeah, that's kind of what you would have found in your hours at the library.
If I go to the library with him, will we find out twice as much?
Depends on your role, yeah.
Okay.
But, yeah, you could find
We could
there's
probably
roll
roll together. To
yeah,
see,
you could do like
lead
one.
and an
Yeah,
aid,
one of them
or-
could do an aid, and one of you could lead, and I could give you that further information.
So I probably see Rinri's eyes glaze over while I'm blathering on. Maybe Lou too.
Yeah, are you
she likes
interested at
excitement.
all at like what he's saying and about the Cypher Gate and like the rune magic and all that
I'm
stuff?
just
Or?
playing it off like I'm not.
Okay.
I'm listening.
Okay.
I'm just like, trying to be pretend I'm distracted.
Okay.
Right.
You're
Like,
not
I
like,
actually-
not like asking questions or like caring.
No, I'm listening. I'm very actively listening.
Okay.
I've actually fallen asleep on Renry's shoulder.
Yeah.
So I'm just
I
sleeping.
kind of knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
So this is the most interesting thing I've heard Invernicus talk about, and I keep trying to. I'm like asking questions. I'm trying to bring up formulas and theories that people have talked about as far as rune magic goes, and different theorems on what the block could actually be. Trying to pick his brain.
Yeah, so anything I can try to connect to the block. That was kind of part of it too.
Right.
I
Yeah.
wanted
You
to
were. Yeah, because
try
that's
to
what I think. That's what these
figure out
Cypher
the
mages are
correlation.
trying to figure out too. Is like if it
especially-
actually is
Especially
connected.
because Omi was also interested.
Right.
Seemed like a.
Yeah. You
a
want
good
to
bonding
cater
point.
to his interests,
Um,
so that he's not just.
I have my
yelling.
own research, but I figured anything that I could like glean also.
Yeah. Yeah. You probably like to see somebody like
Because I know he's into
interested.
it too. And then oh goodness.
So you guys are talking about
Look
this
at
over
me
some
blathering
ale.
on. Apologies.
Lou's passed out.
Well, I wake up quickly and I look at Omi and I'm like, if you call him Invernicus one more time, and then I fall back asleep because I'm so sick of it being Invernicus and not Invernius.
My bad. I'm calling him Bernie at this point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Calling him
I was gonna say you came up with Vern.
so
I like
Vern.
that.
Yes, I'll call you Big O.
Hey. Next time he doesn't attack, I'm gonna say feel the burn.
Yeah.
We're gonna revel in it.
So what? I don't know. What now? Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Mike. That was
Yeah.
interesting.
No
So
problem.
are we at the Pelican House now?
Yeah, you guys are drinking right now. You probably like started talking about that stuff on the gondola and then continued over your ale to talk about it.
So I stand up now and say, now that all that blabber is done, someone please cue the music. And I'm gonna try to break dance.
Oh
Oh,
man.
boy.
Okay. Gonna try to
Yeah.
undo your failure back there. All right. There's a lot of
I'm assuming
people.
there should be a lot of
There's a lot of
here.
people
We're
in the
at,
publican house right now, and it's around lunchtime. I think I said. So you've been there maybe an hour or so, and it's probably about 1 o'clock. So yeah, there's a bunch of pirates in here starting to drink. Not a ton of Cypher mages for
So
the
I feel
section
like
of town that you're in.
if
If you
I'm
think it'd be packed.
breakdancing,
But.
that's a lot of athletics too. When you're like,
Oh yeah, for sure,
okay,
athletics.
So
I would say more athletics than anything else.
Okay.
Well, unless you want to do performance, but if your performance sucks, just do athletics.
It's much better, 18.
An 18, yeah, that is. Yep, 15 was the DC.
Okay.
So, whew. Okay, so you are now at a 0 and not a -1 for performance. Nice, very good.
Please
We'll say,
don't hold your applause.
A lot of them were really digging that, and they're probably gonna go see you if you're gonna be the performer. Do you guys between you and Lou, do you guys have like do you want to have one of you be the performer, or do you want to both perform on opening night? Do you want to do a dance off break dance contest? What do you want to do as far as that goes? You can both do it if you want. It'll just pull away from the other stuff.
So.
Oh, it is. It is a performance check for the
Yeah,
opening night.
so-
Okay, so we'll maybe leave that too.
Yeah,
Lou.
I feel like
That's all
mine's
Lou.
pretty high. Mine's a +5, so
All right. Oh, nice.
I think
do
I'll
you
take that one.
do you show her up real quick while she's doing her thing?
Yeah, I definitely
everybody
do.
loved it. Okay.
I flip up like onto the bar. I do like my own little break dancing, and then I like end in a split.
Awesome. Are you using acrobatics or performance for that?
It doesn't matter. I'll use acrobatics.
Okay.
Oh, that's 25.
You do show her up for sure. All right, which also gives you another success in performance. And
Okay.
where they were really like interested in you before, and they were like, "Oh, are you going to be performing anywhere soon?" Now they're like looking at Lou, and they're like, "That was amazing! Like, I've never seen anything like that." And they are, I think, some of the pirates, being that they are pirates that frequent the wharves, they've probably already heard of you, and like they didn't recognize you from your blue hair or anything. But now that they see you doing all these stunts and tricks and everything, they're like, "It's Lou! It's Lou! It's the one little Johnny was telling us all about." And yeah, they're all excited and
And I'm like, guys.
asking you where you're gonna be next.
And then I ask them back. I'm like, have you seen Ramen and C? We've been looking for them all day.
Oh yes, they're out on the boat right now. They usually get in shortly before dinner. Yeah. What time did
that
you look
boat
for
called?
them? What's that?
Just so we know.
What'd you say?
What's the boat called?
Oh, the boat is called Allegiance.
Wonderful. All right, write that down so I can't forget.
Right.
Next time I can go right to Allegiance.
Nice. All right. So yeah, they were actually not at the wharves when you were looking for them, which is part of the trouble with that other crew.
Yeah. We could have just said so.
I think he did.
I
Should have said it
disagree.
nicer.
They just all look the same. All those old ladies look the same.
Yeah, I think you described them last time as just being a bunch of old, chubby people that were going out to do their fishing.
Basically, that I thought were pirates.
You thought they were pirates. Man, all right. So nice success. Now you've got another success in performance. You're all set on your recruiting, crafting, worked out, and what were you doing, Omi? Marketing again? The same.
No,
Or were you
so,
gonna maybe go check out the other casinos? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
For some security, possibly, or scoping out their casino
just
operations,
intel.
gambling lore, that sort
Well,
of
this place
stuff.
probably has some good security, right? The public.
Yeah,
house?
there's a lot of security here. Probably like 4 guards, just like posted in the main area, and then you saw some outside. They kind of walk around because, as you remember, when you were walking the streets, there was a fight right outside. People get
By the wharves.
People get rowdy out here. Yeah.
Really quick, so I pull out. I still have a couple of those flyers I had made up. that I
Okay.
handed out apparently
Oh yeah,
to
for your
people.
hiring.
And I just want to walk up to a couple people and be like, "Here, a free sandwich if you bring this to the Gold Goblin."
Okay. All right.
As always, I love your enthusiasm.
Please bring this in and give this to them and enjoy a free sandwich. On
Give
us.
a little diplomacy.
I found this bread on the ground.
Oh, the suspense is killing me. What was it?
You still at Pelican's Nest?
It's not Pelican's Nest. That is a bar nearby in
man.
Rochester.
I just lived in Riddleport.
Right, you wish. We're at Publican House.
Pelican
I
House.
was way under there.
Publican.
Okay, go ahead.
Publican House? Oh.
What was it?
5.
A 5? What's your bonus?
No, that's.
Oh, a total 5?
Can I try again?
I'm
I
not gonna
mean,
need a
no,
second.
not,
Nat 20.
not really. I don't know.
Nat 20. I'll give a hero point. I'm giving away a hero point to
Oh.
roll.
You can do it after you already rolled a nat 20. I don't know if I can allow that. I will allow it in the future if you say you're going to use the hero point after your first roll. It was a 5. How are they gonna all of a sudden be interested in what you have to say again?
I will shoot my Giselle towards
This game again. In a crowded area
Keeping track
with
of
guards.
ammunition, by the way.
Can I duck under the
Don't worry,
table?
I can craft my own.
Just in case there's a ricochet.
Are you really shooting your Giselle?
Things are about to heat up in here. I think I'm gonna split.
She's
Anybody coming
she's
with?
so mad that she was outdone in her dancing. Well, the diplomacy failed for sure. So. But it doesn't really matter because they're already going because of the performance. So kind of call it a wash.
No, I know, but I'm trying to hire people. When they take the ticket, because my ticket
Yeah,
is
right.
bring it to
And
them,
bring it
they
to.
know
Then he
that
offers
they're
them a
gonna-
job, and then they're gonna ask about the sandwich. That's why it didn't work because it just wasn't gonna play out properly. They're gonna get more
Next
upset
time,
that there's
tell
no
them they get
sandwich,
free beer, not
and they're expected to
sandwiches.
work.
I say we
Nobody
we
wants
really need a good cook.
sandwiches.
This is what we're working with.
All right, so where to next? We can go. I think Omi was trying to get to a casino. I know Invernius wants to get to the lodge at some point.
Man, I'm trying to go find, I know her name is in Tomahawk, but that's what I'm going to call her anyway.
Tamarhawk, yeah.
Tamarhawk, yeah.
Tomahawk.
Elias Tamarhawk.
Yeah, is she in the sky? Do they come down for lunch?
Yeah, he said that. I think Stanley last time
I
said
have
that
a sandwich,
you
actually.
you
Can't
come
get
by.
it.
She comes by for dinner usually. She brings a lunch with her up on the gondola, but
Oh. So, yeah, all right. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow morning we'll go out and try and catch a gondola. Because I want to get on a gondola.
all right. You could try to. Yeah, I don't know. It wouldn't work. There's a lot of gondolas up there, so you could go talk to Stanley. They'll see if he had any luck looking into access to the gondolas and.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'll go talk to Stanley if anybody wants to come, sure. But whatever
Actually-
we're doing first,
actually-
I
You're in luck
have no...
because as you're sitting
I'm
here,
in no hurry.
as you're sitting
Oh,
here drinking,
Stanley's back at the
Stanley and a
gondola.
couple of his friends come by. He puts his hand on your shoulder. He says,
How can we-
"Invernius, a pleasure
I
seeing you here."
I whirl at the ready immediately, whip out my weapon.
Whoa, whoa!
Oh,
I'm sorry. I just
Stan! You should...
I saw you from
Don't
a
do that to
distance.
me.
Had to sneak up on you, get a good one on you. How you doing today?
Oh, good.
Hope you're not wearing
now.
that badge today. Oh, good, good. Must be in your pocket. Don't wear the badge here at the Publican House. I tell you, I did that. You know, you know how it goes.
What badge?
What brings you over? Yeah, right.
Why don't you
Right.
just say it?
Righto.
We just got our work done. We're just sticking around looking for something fun to do.
Oh yeah. I'm always up for some fun. What are you guys up to?
Oh, by the way. Oh, you're looking through your finger?
No, he said we're looking for something fun to do. He said, "Whoa, what are you doing?" I want to.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
just wondering what you're up to.
We don't know
Yeah.
yet.
did you find out about those gondolas?
Yes, I spoke to my wife Sylvia just last night. You know, she's up there very often helping out with some special project, but they're pretty packed up until next week. I think there might be a couple something big going on this weekend that they're planning. They got all hands on deck, but I think Monday they were planning on having a day off. I know she's off Monday, so I bet you there'd be some spots Monday, Moon Day. It's Moon Day.
So there's
What day
spots.
is it right now?
Saturday?
Star Day, which is Saturday. Yeah.
Okay. I want to like nudge Omi. I don't know if he's close to me, but I want to like.
Sitting next to me.
Oh, I'm sitting next to you.
Yeah.
He's halfway across the room, but you walk all the way over there
Omi!
just to nudge him.
It's like,
And I want to put the idea in your head, Omi. Sylvia's off on Monday. Can't. Oh wait, do I not know that he can turn into things?
no, you
you
don't.
don't. You don't.
Oh,
know
okay,
that.
then I don't do any of that. Forget
Okay.
that.
All right.
So I
Just
walk up
elbows him and be
to
like,
Stanley and I'm like, hey, Stanley, can I call you Stan?
Sure, you can. Any friend of Invernius is a friend of mine.
And-
Can I call you Omi?
Of course. Yeah, so I want you to remember that the So how long have you been in Riddleport for?
Going on 7 years actually. I'm pretty rooted here since we came. My wife and I.
And I'm like, yeah, that's all good and everything.
life.
Have you come across any Aslanti technology since you've been here? Any relics? Any unearthings?
I perk up at that.
Atlanti technology. Well, there's the gate, of course.
Everything's a note.
Let's see.
Most
you
minor
know-
of items.
I'm kind of more an honorary Cypher mage. It's my wife that's in the guild. But I could poke around and see what she says. What kind of relics are you looking for?
Man, anything. To be honest with you, I'm looking for breadcrumbs for a certain trail.
Okay.
So, like I said,
Only
anything-
thing I know about is the gate. But I'm
Well,
sure
take
there's-
it.
I'm sure where there's one, there's bound to be more. You know
check
what I
this
wondered?
Skippy drawer.
I always wondered why they don't look under the sea and scope out under there. So all these ancient civilizations have writings about undersea technology, undersea civilizations, and yet all we look is to the sky and to the arch itself. It seems a bit silly to me, but I'm no active researcher really. I'm more of a library man when I do my studies.
I'm on it. And I'm gonna go
Very
run
perceptive
out the door,
of you.
and I'm just gonna go dive into the water. Well, where's the gate?
The gate
Far away
is
the gate?
way down towards the. You'll see if you follow the coast south. It's about, I don't know, maybe like a half a mile away from you.
The spring of life.
Probably
Skip
not
it.
really. If I do the if I measure it, it's going to be way less than that.
That's
really.
pretty far.
A couple 100 feet, not even.
Yeah, we're in the bar. So
It's 4 miles.
Three
away.
370 or 320 feet, somewhere around there.
we're gonna do this in rounds too, so you have to describe.
We're gonna move to a hex map real quick and do a little do some hazards as you're running.
I tell him, hey, Stan, if you do come across any Aslanti technology or anything else you think I'd be interested in, there's a nice shiny copper in it for you.
Oh, you know I'll be around. I'll talk to your ear off about anything I can find out.
So yes, anything level 20 or so would be good. Thank you.
Sure. Oh, sure.
So I don't know what kind of trouble you want to get in, Stanley.
I'm game.
Crew.
What do you got in mind? We roll a few of those pirates. Get them back for last week.
Some
Burn down one of their ships, maybe. He just gets more and more extreme.
Put a feather
Kidnap
in
their
shoe,
women and children.
Ticklefoot.
Don't throw you with a good time.
I don't know. I'm happy to do whatever.
The women and children, huh? Let's go.
Yes.
How about can we invite ourselves over to Stanley's dinner tonight?
Oh, to talk to his wife. To
Yeah, you could probably
seduce his wife.
Probably go to dinner.
So
Yeah.
Stanley, what do you want to eat tonight, man? What are you in the mood for?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't even looked at the menu for today at the lodge, but if you want, we could eat out. I could bring Sylvia out. She's always nagging me about how we never go out anymore.
We can eat Sylvia out.
I'd be happy to do you that favor.
All right.
My friend has a pocket pillow. I feel
what
like
kind
it'd
of-
be a really good time.
What kind of food are you into?
Oh man, I'm easy. Rendry, what do you feel like?
Anything good at the Gold Goblin?
We've got some stale bread.
There's a good seafood place over by the wharves.
I don't know. Do you like pork?
Clothes.
Pork?
No,
Yeah.
Goblin has some pig mask left.
Oh man. Some pigs, yeah, pig saw bacon over there, right?
I think there's some pig
I
saw.
love a good BLT.
Hey, there might just be enough. So yeah, man, it's a
Sure.
date. Make sure you
All
bring
right.
your wife.
I will, for sure.
Without your wife.
No,
Take our heads
don't worry,
back
she'll
in the
be
door.
there.
Don't forget your wife.
Oh, she'll be so excited. You guys are really doing me a favor here. She needed cheering up.
Does everybody need another round?
Stanley buys this round.
Thank
You guys are getting nice and buzzed. And then, yeah, I mean, all your work's done. If you want to skip over to dinner at the Gold Goblin, have some bacon.
Yeah.
Are you gonna eat it up in the common room, or do you want to eat it down eat somewhere in the casino, or off to one of your side rooms, or?
Take them to we should set up the common room real nice so it's just us, no other distraction.
Okay. Yeah. Everybody else is fine, going and eating in their office or in their room.
It's all
Saul's not even around right now,
Stay off.
anyways.
But Saul's never around.
Yeah, he's busy man. Busy man. That's why he wanted partners.
I guess.
Someone's got to get the work done around here.
What about Bojask?
Bojask
Have we
is
seen him since he's been drunk that one?
you guys,
night?
you haven't? No. Nope, he's been
Bojask
down.
makes the entrance, I will hurt.
Lars said
I
he
want to
wasn't.
try to find Bojask.
Okay.
That's something in the next few days
Yeah.
that I'm trying to do.
All right. Let's. Should we go to dinner then?
Yeah.
Everybody's eating
Yeah,
dinner.
I have an afternoon nap while we wait, then I freshen up and make perfect time.
Hop in Saul's tub.
Nice. Oh yeah, wash up real nice.
He's not around.
Saul's not even there.
Can't complain.
Right.
All right. You guys are at dinner. The cooks brought out a nice tray of bacon. There's a huge mound of several lettuces. Depending on what you like. Big thick tomato.
Bacon salad.
Big thick tomato. No, it's BLTs. He was looking for some BLTs. Some nice grilled bread right out of the oven, and then they grilled it up on either side too. Mayonnaise, the works. And Sylvia walks in. She was as Stanley and everybody was getting set, she had to go into the bathroom and quick freshen up and go to the bathroom. And she comes in and she's wearing a nice shaped red dress down to the ankles, with a little bit of black feather on the collar, and then she's got just a very simple little black pin in her lapel. It's like a little black rose, and she's got some makeup. You can tell she really got all ready for this. It's been a long time since she's been out with her man Stanley.
And she went out to dinner
For BLT.
at the casino.
At the casino for some BLTs. She's probably a little disappointed when she comes in and sees the plating, but there's good people around. Stan told her a little bit about you guys.
Did Stan say we saved his bacon?
Oh man.
He does. He definitely says that.
Why does the pin symbolize? Does it mean anything? Would we know, or could we check?
You wouldn't probably know, but you could ask her.
Sure. It'd be more
pretty-
impressive if I just knew, right?
We'll say introductions have all been done. It's just, it's something that me and the girls have taken to wearing. It just means that we're part of the crew that go up on the gondolas on a regular basis. We work for Tamara Hawk in that capacity. We're kind of her eyes and ears up in the gondolas, recording the blot's movements, its growth, anything that we can decipher. And we report to her. She's up there most of the day herself. Every once in a while, usually Tuesdays, Thursdays, I work alongside her. But it's just a little thing we all wear. It's kind of like our little crew.
And
What's that?
can I say?
I said it's very
Can I?
cool.
Oh, thank you.
Can I say, Sylvia, pleasure to meet you, and when I meet her, can I cast charm?
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Give me a little charm action. What is that? A reflex or a will save?
Yeah, let's see what I got.
Sure, I think it is. Yeah, I think I roll a will save against your DC.
My DC's a 17.
Okay. $13.
Got her.
Yeah. She
Nice.
becomes friendly towards you. And if she was friendly, which she was already, so now she's helpful to you. And she can't use hostile actions against you.
So I've been,
Nice.
pleasure to meet you. Thank you for coming to dinner tonight. We just had a couple of questions. We're new to town.
Oh,
We
sure.
wanted to learn some more about your beautiful city.
Oh, thank you. Well, what is there that you'd like to know?
So, have you come across any Aslanti relics or technology in your journeys?
I mean, we mostly study the gate here. There are certain folks throughout town who have supposedly, and this is just what I hear through the grapevine, but they've collected several relics and hidden them away, stashed them away, as it were. And it's all rumor that I know of, but Miss Tamerhawk seems to be a believer, and if she believes it, maybe it's more than rumor.
And, here, please help yourself to some bacon bites.
Oh, thank you. And she's kind of giving you eyes too as she's like taking. Stanley feels a little bit uncomfortable, but she's just so
she's eating
charmed.
sexy.
Yeah. She hasn't been out in a long time. She's got this young man asking her questions, interested. You know, she's feeling good. Do you want to know who they think was involved?
I'd
She's
love
kind
to.
of like opening up a little bit.
Wait, involved with what?
With the stealing of of whatever relics were in.
Somebody stole them?
Yeah, they were like supposedly, allegedly, the Cypher Lodge had a cache of relics that they were just uncovering, and then they were gone. And most people chalked it up to just pirates, thieves, things
Right.
like that. But it's rumored, and I think the base of that rumor was probably from Tamerhawk. Thinks that there was something else going on, that someone was amassing them and hiding them away somewhere, secreting them away, either so the Cypher Lodge didn't have access to them, or so that they could have them themselves. Miss Tamerhawk, she believes that perhaps Boss Croat and Overlord Cromarky have a special dealing with each other, and that's why Croat's able to run his smuggling operation so smoothly, and his little business front there, the River Runner, with Avery Slyegg, runs without any interruption from the gendarme. And we believe that with Croat's smuggling abilities, that maybe he was able to retrieve these artifacts for Cromarky. And Cromarky has never been friends of Tamerhawk. He believes that she's out to take his position, take his seat. So she thinks that he's just doing it to get at her and make sure that she doesn't have access to things that might make her even more powerful. Lord knows she runs the whole west end of this city, and even her connections even go into the pirates at the wharves. So he last thing he wants is for her to have any more powerful and finally make the move. I'm sorry, and make the move against him that so many people rumor is going to happen.
And is she interested in taking over?
Oh, I mean, we talk about it jokingly, and I don't know that she would really do it, but certainly knows she's got the power to do it. And God, if I'd be behind her if she did it.
And I feel like she's very popular in town. Hey, Brian, some champagne. Our guests are thirsty.
Poor Brian.
I turn.
Oh, Brian. Is
Yes,
Brian
yeah.
serving you?
Brian, do as he asks, please. Some champagne would be lovely.
Champagne, right away, right away. Is that the one with the bubbles?
No, a flat champagne would be best. Thank you.
Right away, on the double. He goes just sprinting breakneck down the stairs. All
Does
the
she
way to
have
the woods. So.
a quantity of the relics that were in the cache? Does she know?
She doesn't know,
specific number?
but
Okay.
yeah, I don't know myself. But you should talk to Miss Tammerhawk about it sometime. I know Stan was telling me you guys are trying to get on one of the gondolas. Did he tell you there's probably some openings? I myself am off Monday, so that's one slot. But I believe a couple of my friends that usually go up there will be up there Monday. So if you happen to get a hold of me over the weekend, if you'd like those spots, I could see what I could do, get you in.
That'd be wonderful.
Tammerhawk will be there. but
She's
you
there.
will not.
She's there every day, but I'll be off. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yes, well.
And
we'll
I
need
just
to get
like
a
let out a
hold of
really
you.
big snore.
She's so done with the whole
We'll go
with the
ahead and
whole
take
gondola thing.
4 slots. I can 1, Omi, Rinri, Blue. 4. Yes, 4 slots. We all want them. Thank you.
Stan's kind of like he wants a slot too. His wife's gonna be off all day, so he wants to get away.
Man, Sylvia, your work in this guy is so interesting to me. What's the most interesting thing you've seen as you've gotten closer to the block?
It's not so much what I've seen, but one time, me and the girls were just measuring what happens with flight. There was rumors in town that anything that's magically powered to fly would lose its ability if it got close to the blot, and so we were trying it out, and the rumor was false, but as soon as we got within the realm of the blot itself, we became short of breath and ice cold. Strangest thing that I've ever felt. Felt like death was creeping up my spine and just about to take hold.
Interesting. I just kind of ponder in my head.
You could not look farther from death.
Why, thank you, Inverness.
A
And
lovely
she's
lady.
blushing.
May I say you look as pretty as that black rose on your dress.
Oh, thank you. She kind of straightens it out and does a little adjusting. Then she looks next to her and sees her husband there, and she kind of just postures back up and dusts her lap off, makes sure she's looking okay, and sits straight up a little more seriously.
Can I ask what the name of your collective is?
We haven't come up with a name exactly. Just the pins.
What do you do?
Just
We
the Rose Girl.
we figured if we were throwing around names, it would start questions. Pins like this, pretty simple, not ornate. People wouldn't really ask much.
Hey Mike, can I see if it's a magic item?
Yeah, you could do like a read aura
No.
or whatever. It's
I
not,
got,
it's just a pin. I'll just
that's
tell
just
you
regular
anyway.
pin.
Yeah,
All right,
I
let's
don't
save the
wanna
time.
waste your time. I think I did that a couple times ago. You
I
don't
had
have
the
to-
thing with
you
like the
don't
plus 20 caster level. I wanted to see it. But okay, cool. So we know that there's relics in town. We don't know the amount. We know Croat and Camargue are involved. What other info do we need from the gondola woman?
I don't know. Did we have anything specific? I don't remember.
I think you were going up there to look at the blot a little
Wanted to
bit,
go
the
up.
Cypher Gate, whatever, but also mainly I think for Tammerhawk, just because she seems to always be up there. You were hoping to run into her.
Yeah,
She
I
matched
wanted to secure a spot and talk to her, I guess.
Right.
We're good to go with that. The can she give me a cipher badge? Does she have that kind of pull?
Yeah, I mean they gave Inverness one, but he had to. It wasn't her. I think he got it from one of his friends. That's
Yeah.
on the board up on the 11th floor.
I
But
see.
maybe
Well, if only it were that easy, Omi. It's
see.
quite a difficult, arduous
He's-
introductory process.
He's got
I
the
assure you.
got the knowledge and the intelligence and the background, but you might be able to win it in a gambling match or something
No.
like that with your
Get
gambling
Stanley's
lore.
in a card game.
Yeah, get Stanley's buddies all together.
Can I
Put it
sweet
all out
talk
there.
hers off of her and tell her that she lets me hold on to this and then pretends that she lost hers when she goes back. I'd really appreciate it. I think it'd really solidify our time as friends.
I wanted to.
She's helpful towards you, so I think you could.
I wanted to get her her rose pin to be part of the group. That's what I
I'm gonna take
wanted.
all her stuff and they're gonna leave.
She would do the badge thing, I think.
Alright, yeah,
She's friendly to you, and helpful
She's
to you.
helpful.
And I think she's just friendly to everybody else currently. But yeah, she would be helpful to you since you charmed her so nicely. Plus the wine, the champagne,
The bacon, dog.
really laid it on. Yeah, the bacon, just delicious.
Are you talking about the thing though that says that she works for?
A Cypher,
Camel
yeah,
Hut?
like a Cypher Lodge badge is I think what he's looking for.
Oh, okay.
I think, unless
Yeah,
I'm wrong.
no,
Okay.
I need that badge, baby.
To get you access into that gives you access to the lodge and to the library for only.
And she would just give
it's
it
only
up.
1 gold compared to 20
She's
gold. Is
helpful
that
to
right?
me. Ring.
But the
I'm not
Oh.
Renry.
yeah, like membership,
Blue.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a gold a month or something was
Yeah,
it?
yeah. So
So-
you'd be good to go in and out of there all month. You and Inverness.
She just hands it to him.
He's
Well, now
well,
she's lied to
he
me
already
in front of her
he
husband.
already charmed her. So
Oh,
she's
okay.
she does pretty much whatever to help him out. Easy enough for her to get another one. I don't think she's too worried about it.
Honestly,
Does she have
only
anything
in-
else on her then that she's willing?
Just
is there
her,
anything?
woman.
Okay.
just her
She doesn't
skimpy
like
little red dress.
Love to buy that
Ask
dress.
for the dress.
You'd be swimming in that though, Lou.
Right.
Oh man,
I say,
thank you.
oh, Mom, you're too kind. Oh, I'm so sorry. I called you Mom.
Again.
Stop doing that to all the
I
characters.
have not seen my mom in so long. And you just seem like a great mother figure to me. You're so kind and sweet.
Doesn't have much to say.
Well, I never had a mother, so
Oh, man.
Right. At least you had a mom.
She doesn't like to feel like a mother.
How old are you?
She's getting up there.
well,
Probably around a little bit younger than Inverness, but she thinks she still looks pretty good, pretty young, maybe in her late 30s or something. Just looking at her, and she does. She looks real nice, but
Hey, Mom, do you have a scuba suit I can borrow?
a scuba suit. What on earth would you need that for?
To scuba.
nothing.
Remember, it's one of our favorite pastimes.
If I can't scuba, what's this all been for, man?
She's very confused. Stanley, do you know what she's talking about?
Who's this child?
Like, oh, I think I mentioned earlier that it seems strange that no one ever looks under the water to find any answers.
Now she gets mad. This
She's
again.
like, that's exactly what I was gonna do. She's like just totally bothered by it. She's like, well, I think they're getting up. She's getting a little bit tired, so she's gonna go back and go to bed. Stan's pretty liquored up and feeling good. He's gonna go
Thank you all for
go
coming.
take advantage of the charm that you worked on her.
Yeah. I'll offer a quick soak. Good night, all.
Can I do like a
Wonderful dinner.
crafting, like roll for crafting and see if I can make 3 more of? Now that
Ooh, like forgeries?
Omi has like he has the lapel, right? Like the
Yeah.
pin.
Yeah,
So if
yeah,
I
the
made
Cypher Lodge
English,
badge.
we could each have one and we could all go up together.
Yes,
Yeah.
yep, you could definitely do it.
Okay.
That's cool.
All right.
Yep.
That's
And I would
thievery? Like a forgery?
No,
I was
You
gonna
did
roll
crafting.
for crafting, so I like
Okay.
right,
rolled
yeah, I would
it.
do either one. I would say.
Okay.
What
I
are you
hated
better
you.
in crafting?
I mean, I'm better in thievery.
Oh, are you? You can do thieves because
I rolled
thievery
it,
has
yeah.
like a forgery skill that uses
Oh,
your
okay.
ability to
That's
pass
cool.
something off as the actual thing. So,
I'll do thievery then. I rolled 17, so with thievery that puts me at 20.
oh, you rolled 17.
Yeah.
The DC was 20, so 23 you got.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Okay, so we
That's
each have
awesome.
one now.
Yeah, you'll have to work on it overnight, and then in the morning
Okay.
you'll have 3 of them. But
That's what I'm doing then.
that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, but I'm a
Nice.
sorcerer. I look
Would
like I
you
belong.
please?
I don't know what you two are doing in there.
Please try to craft me a scuba suit.
Where is my scuba suit?
All right. Well, you guys all go to bed probably, and
Yes.
Pick up just some new badges.
yep, have some nice badges all made up for you. Do your hourly, your hour preparation for the day. Get all set. Get your magic all recharged. Was anybody? Did anybody take hits? I don't think they hit you at all, right? They just got beat up on and splashed into the water. Those guys.
Yeah, I talked
That
him
was a
down.
good day.
So
Everybody, go ahead and like top your health off and stuff. Too.
What do
You
I
just had nice
do?
meals and.
To craft my ammunition, I just have to. Let me see.
You automatically make 10 rounds
Okay.
each day with your alchemy.
Okay.
So you have 10 rounds on top of what you already had. All right. Well, it's the last day. Today is the day that you reopen the Gold Goblin.
Does Sunday have a fancy name?
It is Sunday. Yeah.
All right.
Makes sense, I guess, since they were doing Moon Day and Star Day. And
Oh yeah. Okay. True.
here's my test. I think it's Moon Day, Toil Day for Tuesday, Wheel Day, like Weal for Wednesday. Oath Day is Thursday. Fire Day for Friday. Star Day, and then Sunday.
Okay.
So yeah, today is the day that you reopen. It's going to be a little bit different for the reopening. You did actually succeed in all of your checks that you had to in order to be staffed up 100%, fixed up and everything the way that it needed to be. Lara's very pleased, and Saul is just beyond himself. You actually see him around.
He's finally back.
You actually see him around today. Yep. And he's walking around. He's looking up. He's just admiring the catwalks, and the tables and chairs are like better than they were before. And he's looking around, and like everybody's starting to come in.
wink at Brian.
All the staff that you guys hired. There's like 15, 20 people. He's like back up to full staff and everything. And he's just relieved because if it didn't go that way, then he would have had to like close down probably the bar and redisperse people to run the games on the floor. And with no bar, you don't get as much money. And he was all worried that he wasn't going to have any good performers or that anyone would even come. But like people are pouring in, and there's a lot of excitement, a lot of talk about Lou around. They're all looking forward to the performance. Who did we end up naming? We did need to name a security chief.
I think it was Inverness.
Yeah, I nominate Vern.
Inverness going for security.
I don't know. I humbly accept.
Okay. And then Lou, you'll be in the capacity of performer.
Yeah.
Omi, you can be whatever you want. You can be a greeter, which would use diplomacy. You could be a bouncer with intimidate. You could be use game lore for dealing if you want to be a dealer. You could use your perception on the security team.
I'll be a dealer.
You can deal, okay. And then Rinri, same to you. You could use your charm for diplomacy as a greeter. You could use intimidate for bouncer. You could perform also if you want. You can be a bouncer with your intimidation skills. Oh yeah, you just stand there with your gun across your shoulder. That's pretty cool.
Can Rinri do like the last act with me though?
What's
Of our
that?
performance? Can like my finale of the performance have Rinri with me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll let her.
asked.
I'll let her roll an aid, and then you can describe everything that you guys are doing too.
Okay.
But yeah, people are pouring in. From the security chief, let's go to the gaming hall real quick. Let me pull you all in there. I don't know.
So Saul's around, you're saying?
Saul is here. Yeah, he's here. He's gonna be walking the floor and everything for the main day or for the.
Anytime he comes near me, or talks, whatever,
Yeah.
I'm gonna just give him like a hearty, like a pat, but like not like a pat, but just like slap him and keep my hand there, and just kind of give him these weird, like over friendly smiles, like. So
like it's all.
It's like-
this is all because of me.
well, yeah, not really, but
Okay.
because of what I found out about his family, but I'm not gonna mention it.
Oh,
I'm just gonna
okay.
be like,
Just
hey,
being like extra
hey,
caring,
what's up?
to him.
What's up, champ? Hey, it's good to see you.
Super tactful.
Hey, you look good today.
That's a real
Wait,
good
I
handshake you
explained
got there.
that,
And
Be
just
okay.
like
shake the
really
key.
weird about it.
He doesn't
I thought
really.
It was like, I thought it was a see you in the bath type of thing.
Oh yeah. Well, there's that too.
That too.
Did everybody get pulled in
Goes
here?
without saying that we'll see each other in the bathtub.
Yeah, mine would.
Yeah, we're there.
You guys are all there.
Yeah, I'm trying to be like over friendly. My voice goes up like 2 octaves when I talk to him now. Hey, it's good to see you.
So,
Logan
How you
at the
or
doing,
table.
champ?
Inverness, these I'm putting some guards in here.
Okay.
There's going to be there has to be a couple up
Are
on the
these all them?
catwalks, but then you can distribute those as you like.
We
Those
have
4
4 guards.
Yeah,
Those
4 here,
tiefling
and then
guards?
Weren't there like 8 before?
there'd be 2 up in the catwalks. He
2
had
on the
6.
floor and 2 in the
He
catwalks?
He had 6 before, but they weren't using the catwalks before.
Okay. What about Hans and Bear? Oh, well, they count.
They'll be there too, yeah. So they're I guess 7 and 8 technically with
What
them.
about Bojask?
Bojask? He's
Is he around?
He is, yeah. He's working. He's he's like the animal trainer, so he's
Okay.
probably either down there working with them, like because they're
Yeah.
not doing a game fight tonight in the thing. They're just doing like the games on the floor with their limited staff right now. Well, up to full staff, but they want to test it out first. But yeah, he's either doing that down there, or he might be out like looking for a replacement for Pigsaw, some kind of creature.
Gotcha.
Maybe he's out like hunting, tracking, whatever he might be doing in the woods.
Mike, as everybody comes to my table, I insist that they tip their healer and that
Okay.
they prove their guilty up front. So
Are we-
Nice,
I'm
nice.
getting chips.
Lose up on the platform.
I'm on the stage.
Also happy to
Inverness,
just
you also have Rinray
go
to
for
place.
Monday.
She's doing security, but you're the security chief. So if
Oh.
you'd like to place her where her intimidation as a
Right
as a
in the door.
bouncer might be.
Please step into my office.
I guess you're a bouncer, so you'd probably be near the door actually, or near the
door.
cashier. Either one. Both need a bouncer.
I insist that you talk to me while I'm bathing in Saul's tub.
Mister, this doesn't seem right.
We have things to
Gonna
discuss,
wait
young
outside.
lady. Well, your job is forfeit if you walk out of this room.
I'll just go sleep then.
Very well. But before you go, we might as well just have the discussion. You're already here.
Yeah, actually, you are talking to him right now, so you might as well finish out the conversation.
What would you say your 3 greatest strengths are?
Intimidation.
You sure it's not?
And
I work too
and
hard.
shooting
I
bread
care
with a
too much.
with a Giselle.
And, well, I beg to differ thus far. Anything else at all that you can give me to work with?
I have a gun.
Yes, we all know about the gun.
Do you name your gun? Is it like your pet?
All right. Where's
She
the?
calls it mommy.
So we have the bar. The cashier is where at the bar. Or the cashier. Is,
Cashier
like,
is in like this
here?
area over here.
where
I don't know if
Henry
you
is?
see the thing. Lower left.
Oh, lower.
Where Saul disappeared to that
Right.
first day, and yeah, then there's like a vault and everything all back there behind that. So yeah, it might be a good place to have.
All right. I put one guard there.
Yeah,
You know, I'll swap Rinri
Put a Rinri in
and the
there,
guard
too.
there. I'll put Rinri by the thing because she's on our team,
Okay.
and then the other guard just maybe I'll have him do a circuit. The 2 guys by the door,
Yeah.
a guy by the bathroom now, of course, and then Rinri by the cashier, and another guy just do a patrol. But aside from the bathroom, I'm gonna be a second time's the charm. Same exact positions, everybody.
All right, Renry, you're going over here to the.
And Hans and Bayar,
I'd like to be in the
you'll be on the
shadow.
podium as well. Just
In the
keep
shadow.
for Lou.
you're right. You're right in the light right now.
I don't like it.
Did you? Yeah. So what did you guys do with your day? If you
You're
want to
going to stand there and you're going to like it.
if you want to quickly do a brief what you did throughout the day, what you planned on doing throughout the day, leading up to here. Because I was just skipping ahead, getting this stuff set. But if you guys had stuff you wanted to do throughout the day, this is like 4 o'clock registration, same as before. So you guys will be open at nighttime for the casino.
So,
God.
I was practicing my dealer duties, trying to get ready. And I rolled a deception check to see how much money I stole during my work as a dealer.
As a dealer, yeah.
Slash how many
it'd be a,
tips
it'd be
I
a
extorted.
thievery check. And you were just practicing pretty much by yourself.
You know.
Not a whole lot of people watching you, I would guess. So I'm not
Yeah, you know,
gonna,
like casinos in the middle of the
guinea
day,
pig.
there's like 6 people in there.
You can
So
beat my
as the old
perception.
ladies come up,
yeah.
just like, you know,
You're just
up
running the small
check
games
count.
for the old people.
Exactly.
What did you roll for thievery?
Alright, so my
It'd be more
thievery
impressive because I
is
know
a
he's trying to steal from me.
And you are old.
Also, yeah, I fit right in. Early bird dinner.
Yeah.
and I rolled a 2,
Oh
Ooh.
man.
Yikes.
so 6 total.
I would guess that one of the bouncers that Logan was, or that Inverness was training, he was kind of like just real overly, what's the word? Overly ambitious, and he's like already walking his rounds as just throughout the day leading up to it, and he sees you and he just walks up to you and he's got like a little club and he just kind of places it on your hand. Oh, tut tut tut. He sees you, kind of catches you.
Made it clear to
Keeps
the
going.
I tell him I'm a part owner and he better have a little respect. And then I let the games continue as normal.
Just doing my duty, sir.
A little embarrassed, so I had to overcompensate. You'll be out of a job if you ever touch me with that thing again.
Anybody else doing anything throughout the day?
I would have gone and picked up a pair of sunglasses,
Okay.
nice big pair of shades, and I want a big sun hat that like nice, probably half a foot
Okay.
brim on all around. And then,
Are you wearing that right now?
yes,
How much did it set you back?
I don't know, you gotta help me
I
figure
know.
that out.
Cost you a gold for the whole thing, for the whole getup.
And then
It's hard to come by smoked glasses around here.
And then I also went searching around the wharfs for a scuba suit.
Okay. I don't think you found one. Nobody's
Just
familiar.
laying around.
Nobody's familiar with scuba. There is an item called, well, you know about it, that bottle of air.
Yeah.
Remember that one that you have in the other
I have
campaign?
it, yeah.
So you could have, like, you could talk to what's his name over at Croat's Corners, or actually no, not Croat's Corners. You were only at Jarns.
I went to Jarns.
Yeah. So you could talk to the guy at Jarns and see if he could order you one.
Jarn's Jorner.
Jarns. Lou, did you do anything fun?
I did. First, isn't today payday?
It's gonna be, yeah. So at the end of the week, every Sunday night, after he does his counting and everything, counts the vault and figures out what you guys did, then he rolls a profitability check, and you guys get
Okay.
paid. You guys get your bonus.
Gotcha.
Just as long as your profitability is there, anyways. If you're not profitable, then you just get your base pay.
Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah, I spent my day out on the pier. I found my posse, all the kids who like worship me.
Oh yeah,
And we spent the day throwing rocks at ducks.
nice.
And we did a little bit of like acrobatics practice, a little fight club. They just really like pepped up my self-esteem. And then like I left and they were all like on their knees, like, saluting me in
Yeah.
good ways.
What is the salute? Give me what do they do for like their salute to
I think it's like one of these.
you? Oh, okay, cool.
That's what they do for me.
Nice. Very cool.
And they all do it like on their knees though, which makes me feel really powerful
Makes you-
because
yeah, 'cause
only
you're
when
so
they're
small.
on their knees then I'm taller than them.
Very
So
cool.
that's how I spent my day.
Awesome.
Is that like a
Honing your.
subliminal reminder to look out for fox people? If you see any foxes
I
crawling around.
mean, No one knows. I will not tell.
It's the eyes of that reef claw. She was
They
having
liked
trouble.
it, they did it, and I was all about it.
Very cool. All right, and then Vernius, you were obviously just busy, just working. I know you just love to work all day.
No, he was just in the bathtub.
Yeah,
You were probably just doing construction with Brian all day.
I had an early morning soak because I was gonna have the time later. We're gonna be busy,
Right.
and I did my preparations.
That was when Saul took a bath. Actually, you guys were
yeah. No, yeah.
probably in
I
there
forced
together.
my way
I don't
in
know if
there.
you saw him.
The keyhole was so big because of his hand key. I just reach right through and open the door.
It's the old reach around.
Yeah. No, I probably went back to the lodge if there was any work to be done. Maybe learn a spell.
Okay.
Do a little bit of research, kill some time. Oh, I want to check on that shipment at Croat's Corner.
Oh yeah.
We got
He
anything?
he tells you that they got it coming in on Tuesday. It took a little longer than they
Tuesday.
thought it was going to, but
Yes, that is
there was
disappointing. I was
there was
expecting
demand there was
today
demand
is the
in
thing.
Magnamar, and they've got a spot in Magnamar, so they shipped some there, and now they've got to ship some back over this way. So, but Tuesday they'll have
I
it.
just say, well, it really would be better if I had it today.
He'll take that into account. He'll just see what he can work out with.
And then I
with
lean
Crow.
in real close and I just go, Lar.
But I didn't tell you.
Yeah, alright, so I'll go to the lodge.
Nice. Okay.
Supply
Mess around with Sylvie.
Nice.
Oh.
With Stan's
DC
wife.
15?
What are you doing for Sylvia?
16 Arcana. So I learn a spell from Sylvie.
Okay. Cool. Nice.
I'll pay 2 gold,
2
you
gold.
said?
Yep.
Alright,
Nice. That's cool.
that's my day.
Very
That's all I
good.
have.
All right. Yeah. So you all wind up at the Gold Goblin, and everybody. It's a full house. It's a full house. Everybody's here. Everybody's here to see the Gold Goblin
Bob Saget.
all fixed up.
Oh, rest in peace.
Yet again. It's looking better even than it did before. At general flavor text that you hear going around there, things that people are talking about is just how surprised they are at how quickly they turned around and reopened. You got a lot of people at the tables gambling hard. They probably had a lot of stuff set aside from when they were here before. They got the 110% payout on their chips, so there's a lot of people here with money to spend. The bar is packed. Drinks are flowing. Everyone's feeling good. And about halfway through the night, Rinri, you hear a commotion down in the cashier's area, right where you're at. And there are 4 men, very loud, rowdy, getting even louder and pushing each other and really yelling at the 2 cashiers there at the table. It seems like they were here for the tournament a few days ago, and they left before Saul had mentioned that they could get their entry fees back, so they never got the ticket, and they haven't been reimbursed yet. And they're trying to explain this to the cashiers, but they are completely wasted from what you can tell, and they're having trouble understanding these 4 drunks, and it's starting to get physical, starting to get violent. They've been pushing each other, arguing about what actually happened, and now they reach across the cashier counter and they push one of the cashiers, and they're starting to get real loud.
I turn. Oh, good. I was beginning to worry tonight was going to be a bore.
And we're gonna start there next week with the 4 drunks.